space here, right? One thing you can do is come here to the inside. You're pivoting your knee into his hip and then stepping over, flatten him out. As you flatten him out, you get this underhook. Okay? And this helps. As you get to this position where basically like I flatten you out, that's when I'm going to make my switch.
Gotcha.
Okay, but see my leg here though?
Yeah, tight.
It has to be, have to be into you tight because you could scoop my leg there, right?
Take back.
And, pop it, take my back, so which is not good. So I have to keep that pressure in just a little bit, right? If I feel like I'm getting off kilt a little bit, I come back into you and I smash your face back down.
Okay.
Then once I do this, I come to this side. Boom.
Right.
So I'll get to that. So this is what I was showing yesterday. Basically entering in from a half guard. I'll just show, before he gets his grips, all I'm really doing is shooting for this underhook here. And as I'm shooting for this underhook, I'm driving my chest to chest, right? This is kind of the basic way to get the underhook. Otherwise, if I'm here, it's gonna be an underhook battle. He gets the underhook, right? This is bad for me. So as he's going through this underhook, I've got to frame, reposition, get the underhook, flatten out. If he has my leg low here, this is probably the simplest way. I'm not really too worried about my leg here. He's gonna probably try to get my hips elevated, but as he does, I just flatten him back out. As I flatten his back to the mat, keeping my hand here, don't cup it here. Keep it here, driving my head to the other side of his head. I'm taking the crown of my head and I'm pushing it back, making it very uncomfortable for him. While I'm keeping my hand here, don't worry about this hand, post it. Keep my hips just a little bit high, but I'm driving my knee to his hip and driving it back. Not out, because if I drive it out, he's going to catch me and sweep me, right? Of course, you're not sweeping me. There you go. So I'm going to drive forward here. Then, I mean, I can do this. I can pop this off if I want to. Another position we got into yesterday, when I'm here, he's locked down on this leg, and I can't get it out no matter what I do. I'm going to elevate my hips once I get here. I'm going to elevate my hips just a little bit to drive this knee across his thigh to flatten his hips out. Okay? Not super high, just enough to get my knee to drive this leg across his thigh. While he's still locked onto this half guard. That's all he has. While I'm doing that, elevate my hips again, get this butterfly hook in. I'm driving forward to get him out. Another thing I didn't show yesterday, which I was going to lead on from here. Let's just say the guy's really tight. He's not letting me get this. No. He's not letting me get the underhook. This is a battle. He knows what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to sit back, trying to get the underhook. He won't open up for me because he knows what I'm trying to get. Come here. Some people do this. I don't like that. I grab the lapel and I just, like I'm punching him in the face. Right? I'm trying to almost make it like I'm choking him. What I'm going to do is I'm going to elevate my hips. I'm going to catch this knee. I'm going to back step. Right? The door is open for the underhook. Boom. Back here. I've got the underhook. So the battle is to get the underhook here if you want to pass this way. It's very effective. He's not getting me, let me do it here. I mean, I can try out all these different techniques. Smash his face. He's thinking I'm going for this back step for this pass. While I'm doing this, his hips are coming back toward me. Getting this underhook, driving back to the other side, continuing on with the original plan. So that's 3, maybe 4 parts to that pass. I think what else I covered yesterday. I think it was those two. I didn't show that, but
no, you didn't.
Off of this I showed here off of this half guard position, grabbing the wrist. Right? He goes up to grab my lapel, I'm blocking it, grabbing the wrist. Or if he does have it, I break it. I'm keeping wrist control, pinning this down, switch my hips from here to this. This Kimura setup, right? Most people that get here, they're not going to let me have that Kimura, so they're going to stuff it just like he's stuffing it here. No Kimura here, but guess what happens? Get the underhook. You can sit here if you want to kind of get the position you need. Maybe back my hips out a little bit, then drive my head to this side, making it painful, elevate my hips, bring it this way. If he doesn't want me to pass this way, that's okay. Drive my hips up, knee across this way. And you can do this too. Second underhook, drive this one through. All kinds of little variations.
Do that last little step again, please.
Just that one?
Yeah, right. When you went to the other side, switch underhooks.
Yeah. So I catch this right here. Going for this Kimura, he stuffs it. He's not going to let me have the Kimura, so this little gap here is going to allow me to get this underhook here. Even if it's here, it may not be that strong, it doesn't matter. He doesn't have the underhook on me, which is most important. So, switching my head to this side, coming to this side to pass, he doesn't let me have it, right? So I'm going to elevate my hip, drive his hips back flat this way. He's still locked on here. I get this underhook, elevate my hips, slide this knee through across his belly. Does that feel great or what? And look, I still have both underhooks. So as long as I'm controlling his upper body, his lower body, like he can try to control my hips, but really it's up to me which way his hips go. Same thing, you catching me there? It's just here. If that makes sense. Once you have the upper part of his body controlled, his chest, head, shoulders, the lower part, it's just a matter of time. You know, you can sit here and try to kick this out, which is you'll see most common, kicking out here. So look where his shoulders are. I've got to have them flat. Here, right? I can do it this way and get out, but it's just going to take me a little bit more time, plus he's strong. So I try to drive him back this way. And I mean, this is Rodolfo Vieira right here. Here, watch his smash passing, pressure passing.
Yeah, the one thing too, where you grab the belt, which is super effective.
From the underhook?
Mm-hmm.
Show us.
Yeah. So
I remember that.
I'll cut it here, and you get the underhook, and you come over here. One detail too, though, when you're doing this, if you have the underhook, you know you have it. Keep your elbow by your knee, because because one, you can also, my knee's out, but now I'm screwed again, right? So I gotta keep this so you can't redo that, right? So if up here, again, like Justin said, I like to work my way up, grab this, because when I flare my elbow out, see that? Because here, from here, see that? I flare out, and then if I can't get this underhook, I grab his pants over to the left and pull up. See? I'm flaring this and I'm pulling this up. And now it's real easy to.
Now to kick off, to free up your leg?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
super.
Like knee on belly, but super tight.
Just pull up his hips.
You were pulling the.
Flatten him one way, right?
Yeah.
Flatten him here. If you pull his hips up, it just.
The only thing that I've seen where this has ever given me problems, if someone creates a frame and they get the space in between our heads. So, Christina, let me use you real quick. So if I'm here and let me just get the underhook, I come here, right? And she's got a grip on my half guard. Even if she's high up on my leg, it doesn't matter, right? I can't let her, if I keep this just loose a little bit and she comes around and frames, then this is going to be a problem for me. So I've got to back out, switch, whatever. But if I'm here, she shouldn't be able to get this arm back, okay? Because I've got this her back flat, and in the event I make the switch, I'm just right here. And they're going to try to frame, they're going to try to get you at the hip here. They're going to try to control your arm. Recently I had someone trying to grab my arm from your left arm trying to grab this arm. Here. Yeah, I had him try to do that. So, but still, it doesn't really matter. Because then what are they going to do? I mean, they got my arm, but I think it was just desperation. It was a big Pavone trying to grab my arm. No, I'm just kidding.
Using your lapel?
Probably. But yeah, that's most common. You'll see them post on your hip. But I mean, as they're posting on your hip, it's just going to give you what you need to get to this side. Right? Because this pressure here, especially if I'm driving forward, it sucks. And I mean, if they're locked down, lock this leg down. You can butterfly inside the thigh here. And you're not really driving, you're kind of like driving down, but also moving your hips down to get your legs out. So you're not really moving your body forward, you're just kind of pushing your hips forward. So that helps, especially getting out of that lockdown from the half guard.
Justin, could you show the frame that you were doing yesterday when we had to back out? When they.
Oh, yeah.
Could you just show that real quick? Just I mean, that's pretty simple. That's,
I know it's kind of a lot, I know.
yeah.
Okay, so here, yeah, I'm going for this underhook. She's not gonna let me have it, right? So, actually, yeah, you do get the underhook, I'm sorry. So right here, automatically, something I learned from Pavone over here, frame the face, right here, you're pushing, right? You're kind of, and this isn't gentle, you've got to be kind of mean about it. Right here, drive this elbow back through. Okay, she goes for the underhook, because if they go for the underhook, they're gonna be close, trying to come up. They're not gonna spend a lot of time here in this position. So automatically, you've got to frame the face, drive this elbow back through, and flatten them back out. And a lot of times that can be right here in this battle right here. As soon as she sees the opening, the underhook is there. Now I've got to react quickly. A lot of times you'll see people do this. Which this works too. You can wizard frame, which, I mean, you know, you're just in the same battle. She's going to re-underhook.
Justin, when do you decide when you're going to try to get rid of their underhook and back?
Depending on how high they are on me. So if they're reaching for it, right? Say we're here and I'm like in this position. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense for me to try to fight her because she's halfway in my back. So I would just pin, push, and kind of move my hips back. So right now I can already feel the gap here. So as I'm making her think, yeah, I'm going to back step, but really I'm just whoop, here. You got to make that noise. Whoop.
Awesome. Good stuff.
So that, I mean, that helps in that situation because it's whoever has the dominant underhook. Okay. Usually, I mean, if she has the dominant underhook, she's coming up, position's going to change, she's probably going to sweep me or take my back. So that's kind of like the battle of the underhook there from that position. And it really helps from the top if you flatten them out. And we all know if you're on bottom half guard, worst place to be is on your back. Got to be on your side.